Gang, 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 gang. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Anywhere in your chart. What's up? How you guys doing? How you feeling? What's popping today? This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, North Node, Venus. Rah butterfly, general message here. If it resonates for you guys, you know what to do. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, you can use the description box down below. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it, okay, Virgo? Because I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you guys today. I really wasn't sure on how to title this video, okay, Virg? But because when I started channeling the energy, I was like, what is going on here, okay? But what I was picking up on, Virgo, is that when you love somebody, or when you're in love, or when people are in love, whether this is you, somebody you dealing with, the general public, things you're seeing, you know, on TV, television, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, Virg, I feel like, you know, I won't say it's an excuse, but somebody is using that excuse, I'm in love, okay? Or when somebody in love, they in love. That's really what I was picking up on for the most part, Virg. When I'm in love, I'm in love. You or them. You guys put the energy where it fits, because I almost feel like this is more so of a collective energy. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Okay, I see Mama OG, Big Chef in the game. I see some real riders in the game, so I'm getting excited, okay? I love when I see my mainstream team, my real day ones hop up on the chat, okay? And I feel like, Virgo, that's how you feel. Your real day ones, they hopping on the chat. They here, they got your back. Even if it's been from you guys haven't spent much time with each other, I feel like never miss the beat here, Virg, okay? Oh, well, I'm in love. So I was picking up, and that's why I said when I was channeling this energy, it was really funny, Virg, because I was picking up, I wouldn't say mafia, okay? But I feel like I'm hearing soul ties, mob ties. I wouldn't say gang related, but this reading ain't gonna be for everybody right off the top. But, and it's not any of those things, but I feel like Virgo locked in, okay, for lifers. Okay, Virgo, I don't know if you're dealing with this, or this is something that you have experienced in your past, right? But what I'm picking up on is, Virgo, you guys know how if you ever dated a certain type of person, okay, and maybe they the boss, or they you know, own their own business, they're the CEO or the boss around their family, they the one that got it out the mud, whatever, right, Virg? And everybody does what this person tells them to do, okay? And if you've ever dated somebody or experienced somebody like this on a personal level, or, you know, in a romantic level here, Virg, what I'm picking up on is like, I wouldn't say mafia, but somebody here, it's like, Virgo, all they friends, they know. All the co-workers, the employees, employers, the business partners, the family members, whoever this is, it's almost as if that, Virgo, everybody knows that when it comes to you, Virg, like, it's almost as if protect the queen, okay? It's almost, or king, but I'm really getting more so on the queen, Virg. It's almost as if everybody know, like, okay, like, I'm hearing El Jefe. Okay, and like I said, Virg, this reading is not going to be for everybody. The way I channeled this energy, it was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, it was juicy. I'm not going to lie. But what I'm picking up on is like, Virgo, this is somebody here, child, like, they don't play about you. This is somebody that, Virgo, they will shoot up the club, okay? They will shoot up the parking lot, the gas station. I mean, somebody here, Virgo, they don't really play about you. And I'm not trying to encourage any type of behavior. That's why I was like, what the hell is going on? But Virgo, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, it's, I wouldn't say organized, but something is very organized crime, but something is very organized here. Okay, Virg, like, this person, they don't really play about you, Virg. It's like you're off limits or whatever you say goes, but it's really very much so behind the scenes. It's really discreet. It's really like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's like everybody can't get in. Everybody can't get this information. Everybody don't see it this type of way, but you know, they know, and anybody that's in this person's, you know, little atmosphere, that's in their bubble, they know it very well, Virgo. Even if you're fine, you're attractive, you're sexy, or, you know, you a player, you out here, you can move how you move, they know, like, okay, well, that one is off limits, or I gotta move a certain type of way. Like, if that Virgo calls me, I gotta go do what the Virgo is asking me. It might not be, you know, simple things, but if you need something, if you're in some type of trouble, or you need something that this person, this El Jefe, whoever this is at the top, the boss, if they can't get it to you and give it to you, this person or these people around them, Virg, they know that they're responsible for making it happen. This El Jefe, this boss, this person I'm picking up, whoever this is, this masculine, I'm definitely picking up a water sign or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be an air sign as well. They know for sure, they know for a fact that that Virgo, if I don't know, it's like everybody kind of listens to this person. If they tell them to move, they gonna move. They also know for a fact, that's what I was getting earlier, Bert, that you really don't ask for much. So if you are asking for something, or if you are, you know, speaking about something, if you bringing something to their acknowledgement, they know for a fact that Virgo, okay, it's word, it's bond, or that's how they feel. This is my word and my bond. I might not always be available, but when I told you that I was going to take care of you, when I told you that you ain't got shit to worry about, when I told you this position was yours, when I told you who I am and this is what I come with, I'm showing you more than I can tell you, okay? So I definitely feel like Virgo, whoever this is, they could do this a lot as well. Somebody rubs their hands together a lot here. Somebody also could have like a beard here, Virgo. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody could either rub their hands a lot together like this, or they could do this a lot, Virgo. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? Especially if they have some type of chin hair. If you find them contemplating, if you find them deep in thought, this is somebody you'll find them, they're doing like this, or this is somebody they lay down or they think and they like this, Virgo. This is also somebody, Virgo, I'm getting like they're very stern, like their presence comes out very stern. You can tell that this is the boss. Like when they walk in the room, you could be thinking other people was running shit, but as soon as this person walks in the room, it's very clear that this person is the boss. This is the El Jefe. This is the person in charge. Okay, so I'm hearing Minute Man. Okay, I don't know if you guys know that song by 50 Cent as well. It's Many Men. Many Men. Talking about me. I don't know if that song, if that's how that goes, but that's what I'm hearing right now. Okay, Berg. So, but what I was picking up on this person, that for whatever reason, Virgo, everybody knows it's really hard to actually meet the boss. Even if you're I want you guys to think about something in a very different way, Virg. Real quick, be very open-minded with your girl, right? It's the truth, what I'm about to speak. Even, and as a woman or a man, if you're married to the boss, it's cool, fine, and dandy. But even the spouse, even the kid, don't get to see the boss that often. Can't conversate with the boss that they want to, the way that they want to. Even though this is a family. We're not talking about a business. We're talking about the family. But we're talking about something that, a family that's operating on a business scale here. Which, that's really what a family is. If you want a successful family, you have to think about it like a business. You might have some co-workers or some employees. They might not live and do like you do, but guess what? They at the job every day. You know you can depend on them, right, Bert? As long as you're doing the job, I can't fire you. If I fire you, there's unemployment. If I fire you simply because I just do not like you, in a way, whoever this is, let's get into these cards, Virg. I feel like, Virgo, there's this person, and I'm picking up heavy on secret admirer, but they're not a secret at all. Okay, Virg, it's like this person, they're gone away. Okay, so when I say gone away, I feel like somebody can be incarcerated. Somebody could, have passed away here. Okay, as well. Some of you guys, you've actually lost your real lover, Virgo. Okay, some of you guys, your person has not passed away, but the silence, the death, the uncertainty, not even knowing, if this person is existing or not, they just dropped dead from the place of earth here, Virgo. Same feeling. You get what I'm saying? But I'm picking up this energy of where, Virgo, a lot of you guys, you have encountered your actual, when it comes to love, we're not talking about soul mates, okay? We talking about your actual love mate, Virgo. Okay, the person that you guys have, they ignited the love inside of you, right? Doesn't mean that this is the person that you're supposed to, be with for the rest of your life. But this is definitely a love that you will always remember. You will always love the same. The love will never change. The love will never fade. And for many of you guys, if you have experienced this type of love, Virgo, you have not been the same since you experienced the love. From the moment that the person walked into your life and the moment that you guys ended, life has not been the same. You get what I'm saying? Even if this person, you encountered this person, Virgo, and everything was all good, everything was magical, everything is what you prayed for, everything is this, everything is that, but there were so many lows. There's so many, I gotta think about this, there wasn't any comfort or stability is what I'm picking up here, Bird. It was a lot of bouncing, a lot of moving around, a lot of transitioning, correct? So what I'm picking up on is that, Virgo, this energy, for whatever reason it was, it just didn't, I'm really getting flow. I'm hearing fluid, okay? It's something that it didn't flow with you, but it allowed you to flow, okay? So whenever this person when you encountered this person, I feel that, Virgo, this is somebody, when they walked into your life, you noticed the difference. When they walked out of your life, you noticed the hell of a difference. Some of you guys, you could have already experienced this, and you're going into this new, fresh identity, people, person, whatever, job, opportunity, and it's reminding you of that, okay? It's reminding you of what you used to have, who you used to be, but at the same time, Virgo, it's something about this energy that was over here that you're being reminded about that came with so much stability, so much certainty, so much something here, but it was very fast, just like you hearing that. It gives me like that bad boy vibe, but somebody here, Virg, they stayed. They loved you, they dealt with you, they was building with you, but they still was trying to build themselves, or they live by a certain type of code here, Virgo. I cannot figure it out. I'm seeing 611 on the clock. I'm also seeing 711 in my head. You could have met somebody here at a grocery store, but I'm also getting a nightclub here, Virgo. Something could have been like in some type of penthouse or sky house or some type of, high-rise type of building. I'm getting a bunch of windows, something that looks like a business, like a tower, okay, Virgo? Maybe you met somebody in that type of environment as well. Some of you guys, this is going to be who you bump into. You're bumping into somebody at random here, but it's going to be an everlasting moment. The moment they walked in your life as much as the moment that they walked out. Some of you guys, this is what you are coming out of, that funk, that fog, that realization of, this is what I've been stuck on, this is what I've been used to, or accepting the fact that that was your person, Virg. What's so crazy about karma? What's so crazy about life, Virg? What's so crazy about being actually in the unknown, being able to be patient, being able to just flow, be fluid like water, right? That's why, you know, Jesus walked on water, because he was fluid with water. He was okay with accepting things. He really didn't know when he took that step forward if I was going to be able to walk. But I got to try. I got to see. And God backed him up. There's a lot of things that get left out. There's a lot of things that our perception doesn't allow us to see in that time until we experience some things. You get what I'm saying, Virg? But back into what I was picking up on is that when it comes down to it, Virgo, some of you guys have actually experienced your real, true, divine love. And you could have been stuck, or you could be in a situation where you want that same type of love, or you think that every love has to feel the same way. You get what I'm saying, Virg? But there's something here that's really coming full circle, okay? And you have to really, really be open here, Virg. Keep an open mind to what's coming full circle, what's coming in, what's being released, what things are actually what it is. Okay, especially for those of you guys that you know for a fact, we're not talking about, you know, that little bit of shit where, oh, I'm sad because the relationship haven't worked for a few months. We talking about when you've been stuck on somebody for years, Virgo, or somebody has been stuck on you for years. We're not talking about somebody you ain't never met, somebody that's fantasizing about you on the internet. We talking about a real bond, a real whatever, and this love that you can't explain. Even if you feel like I moved on, I'm doing this with my life, I'm doing that with my life. There is some type of pull here, and maybe it's not you, it's them, Virg, but this is the energy that I'm picking up on. But some type of pull that I can't explain why I love this person. I can't explain why I behave this way. I love this person. I can't explain why I know that I need to walk away, but the way that I feel about this person, everything in me tells me to stay. Like, I cannot explain why y'all keep telling me let it go, but my heart, my God, the way that I pray, the way that I've been praying for this, I cannot explain why I'm staying. And you don't have to, Virg. Sometimes you won't get an explanation or an answer on why people want to leave. Therefore, you got to know you can't expect an answer or an expectation for why people want to stay. It's hard to figure out, Virg, when you always constantly in a state of contradiction, okay? And that's what I'm picking up on the most here, Virg, because the contradiction where it is that you give love, you exude love, you want love, but at the same time, you still can fall for a one-night stand. If you look at it on the vice versa, you give love, you exude love, but people still treat you like a one-night stand. You give love, you exude love, you everything that people want, but people will still risk you for a one-night stand. What is a one-night stand, Virgo? It's not just me going out and sleeping with somebody, a one-night hit it and quit it situation. A one-night stand is anything, Virgo. You only got one life. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. When you ain't had shit and you used to losing, Virg, and you ain't used to having stability, security, or a home, and you finally get one night to stay in a hotel, that might mean something for you. It might not be nothing for everybody else, but that one night in that hotel room, that one night getting an easy break, that one night having a place to rest peacefully, Virgo, even though you know it's not gonna last forever, might just be the one night that changed your life and everybody else's. And I feel like, Virgo, for once in a lifetime, that's what people starting to realize. You're not this overnight success. You're not this one night stand type of person. You go through the same shit that everybody else goes through. People lie to you. People treat you this way. People, you go through pregnancy scares. You go through new beginning scares. People try to trick you and play with your mind. Virgo, you just like everybody else. But anytime that you start to behave, or anytime that you try to empathize, you try to to get onto the same level with other people for some whatever reason here, Virgo. They feel like you're not worthy to be at the bottom. And that's crazy when, Virgo, you have spent so much of your life at the bottom here. Okay, so that's why this vacation, that's why this mob, this mafia, this secret, there's not a lot of people, Virgo, that's in the same society, the same, that operates the way that you do. But what I'm getting here, Virgo, is the people that do, they're going to treat you as, they're going to act like fans. They're going to act like there's somebody behind them. They're going to act like it's codes, laws, regulations, and rules when they get around you, Virgo. And you got to get comfortable with that. You can't get into that mindset of, ooh, everybody trying to do this, trying to do it. No, people ain't trying to do nothing. They trying to respect you. And they should. Let me tell you a golden rule and a real fact and a real thing, Virgo, that you can take with you for the rest of your life. Straight up. And I had to learn this the hard way. Okay? Virgo, if a person does not respect themselves, you can guarantee they will never respect you. Okay? Straight up 110%. Now, people know you got a lot of respect, not only for yourself, but for other people around you. So you damn right, Virgo, people always constantly trying to test your motherfucking integrity. Trying to infiltrate your character. Because if you were sorry, if you were somebody that didn't have no code, that didn't live by it, trust me, nobody would give a fuck about you, Virgo. But see, your character, your presence, it demands a certain type of respect. And it's not because you go around and you didn't put this on and you a boss, you're a CEO, or you look good, you smell good, you fuck good. It ain't got shit to do with nothing like that. It's something that's inside of you because you live by a certain code. Therefore, you operate a certain way. Therefore, it don't matter what's on the inside. It's what's going to exude outside of you, right, Virg? We always talk about that, right? It's what's going to... Some things you can't, it can't be bought, it can't be taught. Something that's in you, Virg, and this is what is in you. But see, there's been this humility and this humbleness, this awkwardness, this weirdness, because Virgo, you do not fit into society and you're not supposed to. And yet you keep picking average people and thinking they're a part of God's plan in your dream. That's not how it works, Virg. So I don't mean to dismiss you. I don't mean to make you feel less than. I don't mean to make you want to go change up nothing. But I'm telling you that when you get blessed, Virg, that's the small piece of it. Because if God answering a small piece of your prayers, you got to know, for you to realize that it's being answered, you got to know that, baby, it must be something else on the other side that he wants for me. This must be the smallest piece and the smallest part. It can't just stop here. So yeah, sometimes God do send things that we pray for and we ask for, you know, that we think it's going to give us that break, that vacation. But God, sometimes he send it and it ain't what you was really asking for. You don't get no break and no vacation. Things get a lot harder. You got bills piling up. That's how when you know what the energy is. It's not always about the person. It ain't always about who wishing bad on you. It ain't always about the circumstance. Sometimes God trying to tell you, look, all you got to do is go take that vacation by yourself. Maybe you're going to bump into the person that you got in your mind. Maybe you're going to bump into an opportunity. But go ahead and take the vacation alone. Why you waiting for me to send you somebody for a vacation that I'm giving you opportunity to take right now? See, I'm saying vacation and opportunity, and some of you guys only hear those words, but when God speaks to you, that's how he gonna speak to you, and it ain't got shit to do with a vacation or an opportunity. It's a privilege of being able to hear the voice. It's a privilege to be in your presence, Virgo. It's a privilege for you to give motherfucking guidance, love, intention, patience, obedience to people that don't really get it, but you do, Virg. And as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing because you're being told to do it, you can't really lose. I feel like, Virgo, a part of me it's really been hard for me to post, even though, of course, I've been not dealing because I'm actually healed, but it's been a mental thing. Do I want to post? Do I want to allow this energy in? Do I want to? And even though God tells me, yes, you have to, this is your job, regardless if you want to or not. And when I say job, I'm not talking about somewhere that I got to clock into. See, a lot of people don't know when you a business owner and an entrepreneur, Virgo, we talking as in a collective, but I'm going to use me, that it comes from self-motivation, self-discipline. It comes from being able to listen to them thoughts, being able to follow order, being able to do what other people aren't doing. Even when you're being told a bunch of no's, you know the answer is yes. You get what I'm saying, Bird? When you can orchestrate, and when you can improvise, and when you can make something out of those things, when you have nothing, you have no choice. This is not just your job, it's your purpose, it's your mission, it's what you're supposed to do. Because if you have tried and tried and tried and failed and failed and failed and failed, and I don't care if you become an overnight success, or if you had to work to the motherfucking skin off your bones to make something happen. When God is ready for you to have abundance, when he is ready for you to multiply, that's what's gonna happen here. And a lot of times, Virgo, people don't want to take losses. We talked about that in that previous reading. If you can't take a loss, you will not ever understand what it is to be a boss. You're going to be afraid to lose on bad people. You're going to be afraid to take chances on people who ain't got everything going, but they are asset to your business, not a liability. And this is what you coming into reference to, Virg. It's nothing wrong with that. And it's nothing wrong with people seeing you as a liability in their life, Virgo. Because maybe that's an eye-opening moment for you to realize I'll never be a liability again when I know I'm the asset. I'll never let somebody bring me that low again. When I build houses, when I build homes, when I build character, when I build hearts. You get what I'm saying? So, Virgo, you are very different. And I hate that every reading goes into this, because a lot of times I'll be like, dang, I hate that we keep talking about the same thing. And at the end of the day, God told me it don't matter if I got to say it 100 different times in 100 different ways to 100 different people. At the end of the day, we got to keep on speaking, because it's going to be one person in that crowd, one person in that room. See, a lot of people might be able to reach thousands. They might be able to make thousands, but it don't matter how much money you get if you don't know what to do with it. It don't matter if you get the dream and the prayer if you don't know what to do with it, Virg. And you know what to do with it. And let me tell you, Virg, a lot of people will look at you as in a narcissistic, selfish, combative, aggressive, crazy, delusional, religious, prestigious, judgmental, bougie, whatever you want to name it and title it. People will look at you in all these different ways, Virgo, when really if they get the chance to know you, you are you're far from that. You have a big heart. You want to help people. You want to love people. I see this. I don't need cards to figure this out about you. And I'm not saying this because of whatever. When I see Virgos, I get highlighted for real. You get what I'm saying, Virg? When I see other signs, I get highlighted for real. But Virgo, it's something about the Virgo. And I'm telling you that your heart is pure. It's good. It's in good intention. And people will lie to you. They'll want to play in your face. They'll be mad at you for not lying to them. And they calling themselves real. They calling themselves whatever. But whatever this is, Virgo, whatever you're letting go of, whatever you have separated from, it's because I'm telling you, Virg, it ain't for you. It ain't for you. You might have been through some things. Drug addiction, divorce, depression, heartache. Okay? But it's something about what's been underlying all of this. What's been underneath it all, Virgo, to be able to survive through what you have been through. And that's why I said this was not an ordinary story, an ordinary reading, because Virgo, you get what I'm saying? This is like, if you, y'all know we all done seen this like little mafia movies and shit, right? This is like Virgo, it's reminding me of the movie, what I think it was about John Gotti, most recently, and what's his name? Travolta, whatever his name is, played the part. And his son ended up like, I don't want to, he stood by it. He never told, but he fought. But he had to go through some shit simply because of who his dad was. He didn't even choose the life, but he had to go through some things in order to be, man, Virgo, I can't explain it, but I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? Like, a lot of people can say what they want, feel how they want. They couldn't even walk a mile in your fucking shoes. And I'm not saying this to make you guys feel any type of way. I'm telling you guys so that hopefully you can be encouraged to know that, man, Virg, who you are, what's destined, what you're going to go through. You have a decision really right now to make. The next 5 years of your life is going to be based on the decisions that you're making right now. If you want right now to be where you're not what you expected, because you are exactly where you need to be that person that you've been envisioning, that you've been dreaming, that you've been, or even having the person. Some of you guys, you are that person. But whatever this life is, whatever this creation is, whatever this temptation is that keep you kind of stuck, that keeps you bubbled, that keeps you sheltered, that keeps you in this state of I can't have, or I always need to clarify, this overthinking, right, Virg? Thank you guys for the super chat. I appreciate that. But what I'm picking up is that that's that same state, no matter what it is, Virgo, that denies you of really living and getting more and more and more and having and being able to see. It's almost like you're very critical of yourself, and that's what you have to let go of. And you may realize that you're critical of yourself, Virg, and it's almost as if you're like less critical of everybody else around you because you're so much of a critic of yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, people can do you wrong, and it's almost as if you go into this shelter mode, this guard mode, where like, oh, they did me wrong, but that's because I was being weak, or that's because I did A, B, and C, or that's because, like, no, people was wishing bad on me. Like, no, Virg. You got to understand this entitled power that you have without feeling entitled, but you are entitled for it. You can't help that you got this on your head. You can't help that you carry the ground. You get what I'm saying, Virg? And that's what makes your journey so significant and beautiful throughout this history when it comes down to it, because a lot of you guys your name will go down in history, Virgo. You will be legendary. You will be somebody that changes the trajectory in your family. You will be somebody that breaks through those generational curses. You will be somebody that becomes the first of this, the first of that. You will be somebody that a lot of people thought you were never gonna be shit and you made it type of energy, Virg. But that's what makes this whole journey, like I said, so significant, because it's not you just saying it. You get what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people, they get up here, they want to be rappers and singers, and they hearing everybody else shit and they rapping about it, all so dope, and nigga, you grew up in the motherfucking suburbs 2 blocks away from me type shit, right? Some people, they grew up in the suburbs 2 blocks away, but they was going through some hood things because maybe their mama was selling motherfucking cuckoo and poo-poo, or their daddy was selling motherfucking drugs and A, B, and C. So that even though they got to live in the suburbs, yeah, they can still relate and rap, but they might not talk about it or be, you know, seen in no gangster shit. I can't help where I came from. I can't help who I am, but I'm not pretending. Then you got others, like I just was talking about, that they inspired by music, they're creators. They see other people living in the hood and they want to rap and talk about that so that they can be recognized. And we just using this in a general way, okay? I'm not talking down on nobody, but this is just a general evolutional, general evolutional type of thought process. You get what I'm saying that I'm having here. But what I'm picking up on, Virg, is that people that grow up that way and they want to talk, but them be the first ones that get taken off. Them be the first ones, all they do is brag about it. Them be the first ones, they got something to prove, something to show off. None of the words really make sense, but people want to follow it because they following, mimicking, mocking what they know to be true. But you got to be able to have money to be able to mock and imitate people. You got to be able to have knowledge. You got to be able to have some type of gang sense, street sense, spiritual sense to be able to go be like somebody else. You're not dumb. And no, I am not half white. black and Portuguese, Indian. Y'all want to see my family? Some of them darker than my dog, Bella. And all of them straight niggas. I don't speak no other language. And you better be thankful I read a couple books because I didn't come, I got the privilege to experience it. But I didn't come, I could have chose a whole lot of other routes. Because everybody in my family, while you questioning my motherfucking ethnicity, when you see what time it is and what I'm talking about, and you the type of person that I am talking about, why motherfucking shit is confused, and our motherfucking zip code, and our motherfucking code, because people like you think black just started in America? It's Australians walking around here that's niggas in black. Filipinos walking around here that's niggas in black. Hispanics and Latinos walking around here that is niggas and blacks. Arabians and Indians walking around here that is niggas and blacks. Ain't no whoa, 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 because that be the problem. It's always a whoa, 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 whoa. When you questioning something, when you don't understand what the fuck is going on. Ain't a whoa, 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 whoa. Because at the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with this skin color. Because if I was white and acting a fool, I'd be trailer trash or somebody trying to be black. I don't often get down on people on my comments, but when God showed me a little peep, it goes on point of everything that we saying every single time. Mind the business that pay you. Who cares if I'm white, black, Puerto Rican, Indian, motherfucking God sent or not? If I'm spreading a message that's truth that got you goddamn captivated and listening, you better sit back and listen. If you can't walk around and be a fan, then you can't walk around and say shit and not expect me to act like the star, the celebrity, the person that holds the motherfucking room. And that's the point that I'm trying to make today, Virgo. That's what I was talking about earlier. Because people know you the star. They know you the presence. And when I speak on being a star, I'm not talking about no big head. I'm not talking about millions of dollars. If you go back and pay attention to the message that we was talking about from the beginning, not just jumping in on some shit and thinking you know something because you just jumped in 20, 30 minutes later, 2, 3 months later, 10 years later. No, I'm talking about when you get to know something from top to bottom, man, then you understand. People don't understand my passion, my emotion, my drive. But when you have lost trying to make sure people win, when that ain't even a choice you gotta make, that ain't even a choice you gotta second think. That's what's in you. You understand why somebody offended by a simple question from a simple-minded person. You understand why one simple trigger can lead somebody into going on to a whole 20, 30, fucking 40-minute rage because you ain't never been through that. You don't understand it because you ain't experienced it enough to stay in your motherfucking place. Because when you done been through it, even if I ain't experienced it, I might not have been through the trauma, but I know it when I see it. I hear it when I see it. Because let me tell you one thing about me, rah-rah. Personally, baby, I ain't listening to nothing. Nothing. I'm talking about a song, a video, a TV show, nothing that cannot relate. I can't relate to, that I can't be entertained with, that I can't learn from. That if it ain't got nothing to do with my life, baby, I'm gone with it. I don't mean to be on nothing racial. I don't watch no Housewives of Beverly Hills. I just started, I can't even really tune on. I just started because all the other shows is gone. And I still click out of it. But you put on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's for y'all. That's why you don't understand when I ask you if your hair real. Are you black? Are you this? Are you that? And y'all walk around here being mad and offended when somebody talking about, well, you're Mexican. Well, I'm not Mexican. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm being for real. Naja, get off my page before I block you, because you over here just keep on going and you irritate my soul. It's something about you that just irritate me, and I'm finna block you. And I ain't even know what you said, talking about fans only. You old weird, perverted ass, ugly ass. That be the problem. Sorry, y'all. I hate to interrupt it because we was going. We really was going. But that's the problem I was trying to get to, Virg. They know what it is. Just like Buddy. We're going to use Buddy as an example. If it wasn't nothing going on here, what you asking me for, fans only? What you asking? And I don't be trying to get mad. I'm really not mad, because on the inside, Virg, I really am calm, but my delivery gonna be this way. It is what it is. Everybody not gonna understand it, and I'm saying that in a general way, Virgo. Your delivery is gonna be the way. You made who you are. You created to how you be. You can't help that. That's what gives you that light. That's what make people look. That's what make people want to be. That's what make people stop and see. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? We ain't making this shit up. We don't do this for likes. We don't do this for views. But yet, it's going to be somebody watching. Because when you move that way, Virgo, you're going to attract attention seekers. You're going to attract people that want to sit back and watch. You're going to attract things that you're not, but people that want to be related to you, because they can relate to you in a very secret way. They feel like they can use you because you will speak. That be the manipulative people, Virgo. It's a lot of energy right now around you. But the way that you operating, the only reason it's going the way that it's going, because you truly inside, deep down, wholeheartedly do not give a fuck. And for anybody else and everybody else that do, and they trying to pretend like they don't, they going through misery, and misery loves company, and that's why they keep trying to silently attack. They keep trying to silently do this, silently do that. But I'm telling you, Virg, that shit is for the birds. It really is. And the only reason why it's for the birds, and you can sit back and watch the entertainment, Virg, and you can't get enough of it, is because, and you can speak on it and still go on about your day. It's because you've been used to being the bird bitch, Virg. When you was motherfucking, yes, I might have been a bird, but I was an eagle. You forgot to leave that. You didn't mention that part, did you? You know these bitches is I mean, I'm just telling you, men and female, Virg, I'm telling you, air signs. They in the air with it. But yes, you are, Virgo. You're not an air sign. You're not somebody that's supposed to be an overthinker, all in your head. But yet, Virgo, you are one of the most analytical signs, the most observant signs. Because at the end of the day, Virgo, you got to understand, it's not about you. It's what's in you. It's who you were created to be. Being that you are a Virgo, a earth sign, mother nature, you got to be able to pay attention to the signs. You didn't ask for this, but this is who you are. And this is where the power comes in, Virg. This is where the test comes in. This is where the change happens. Because Virgo, you gotta realize, I am motherfucking mother. I'm Mother Earth. Male or female? Female. I'm Mother Nature. Baby, I can make it rain. I create diamonds. I create pressure. I create storms. I create thunder, wind. I create all kinds of life, longevity. I create anything. And the moment I decide I don't want to do it, I don't have to do it. People be mad about the weather, but they can't control the weather, Virgo. That's what everybody know. And if you can't control the weather, the only thing you can control is getting up and getting in somewhere in a new environment. Why they trying to control you, Virgo? Baby, they will never last. The only reason why they've been winning is because you allowing it, Virg. This is like me not raining because, they ain't praising me. They not praising the rain, earth goddess. I'm just going to create a drought. But you creating holes in your land, Virg. No rain. I will rain so much that a motherfucker would flood, Virgo, with emotion, with truth, with love. Baby, you don't have nothing but to do but to float and sink in and see. A lot of people don't understand this type of whoop, whoop, okay? And we got to quit explaining it to them, Virg. That's what I'm getting. We don't have to make it work. You don't have to make nothing work. Yeah, be whoever. Be whoever, because that fire, Virgo, that's what got you breaking these curses. That's what got you doing that. So let's get into the reading. I'm going to stand up. Let me give me a little bottle, sip of water. Because I feel like Virgo is one of those today. It is one of those today. We ain't even hit the cards. That's what's crazy. We ain't hit the cards. Virgo, another download that I forgot to tell you guys. Let me let y'all get your mind right. Some folks be hearing screaming and yelling, need a little break. Some folks be hearing straight truth and facts. But Virgo, I feel like you got a jealous ass friend, okay? Sibling, friend, lover, most of all friend, jealous. Okay, Virgo, around you every day, trying to soak up energy, soak up game. The more that they see you fall off, the more that you complain about things not going right in your life, it really make this person feel victorious. It really make this person feel highlighted. It make them feel like they succeed and they conquering something. But each and every time, Virgo, they get that little conquer, it's very short-lived, because whatever they doing to you, Virgo, because you doing something true to the heart with pure intent, whatever they doing to you, Virgo, it trickles back on them. Now, this is shit that they can hide. They might be trying to get your shit to be public, or they might, you know, they know that you will be more public and vocal about what you're going through, so they know that it's working. But they not telling you, Virgo, that, ooh, bitch, I don't have no car. Ooh, I don't have no job. Ooh, my man just left. Ooh, my kids don't talk to me. Ooh, my mama don't like me. Ooh, my so-and-so is this. Ooh, my cat died. My dad died. My plant died. They not saying none of that, Virg, but they making sure to highlight on what you don't have. The only things that they will highlight that they going through is things that they feel like will trigger you. That's what I'm picking up on, okay, Virg? When it comes to this jealous friend, male or female here, somebody can have orange hair, red hair, something to that extent here, but I'm getting very much on that orangey reddish looking hair, right, Virg? But what I was picking up on is that this person, what they'll try to do is that they'll be like, yeah, Virgo, my friend, they left me and they not talking to me and we're going through this and my job this and my job that. And then you'll be like, oh my gosh, girl, same thing, me too. Oh my mama, homie, man, I've been going through it with my old lady too. We going through the same thing too. And all of a sudden, Virgo, they getting something out of that, because really, they not really, it's not the emphasis of what they going through. It's not what, it's about seeing that you're going through something. But at the end of it, Virgo, it's really hurting them. It's really affecting them. They don't even get it. This is somebody that does not fucking get it, is what I'm picking up on, okay, Bird? They do not get that when you are talking to this person and you're bringing up what you're going through, it's not about you being affected by it, Virgo. You're bringing it up so that they can relate to it and understand that, hey, it's okay. You're going to get through this. This is normal. Hey, you can like me too. I'm not against you. Hey, I've been through that too. It's something to that. It's very pure-hearted. Very good intention. That's what I'm getting here, Virgo. This person that you're dealing with, they're very devil-like, demonic-like, or this person, it's not even about being ruled by being devil-like or being possessed. This is somebody who chooses, Virgo. They choose to go into war. They choose to be this person. They choose not to like people. They choose to seek vengefulness. You get what I'm saying, Bird? And you know this about this person, and you choose to love them. That's what makes this. See, a lot of people can, ooh, that's me. But a lot of people don't even understand it, because the same folks that'll say that's me, they'll get up here and complain and give you 100,000 wrongs. It's very rare, Berg, that I find people. Let me get in front of that damn dishwasher blowing at this thing. Excuse me, y'all. That thing got me. My dishwasher was on. But it's very rare that I find people, Berg, that come in and be like, ooh, rah-rah. I was A, I was B, and without sounding totally victimized, or without sounding totally like they putting the blame on completely somebody else. But you can tell when you're in the presence of somebody who, you know, they understand things and they accept things. I love this person. It is what it is. They love me. It might not make sense to you, but it is what it is. It's not really a lot of explaining, but it's a lot of story behind it, because somebody wants you to understand. They're not trying to convince you that this is why it's love. They're just simply telling you this is what happened. Okay, Virg. So it's very different here, and it's almost poetic, the energy that I'm picking up on. I wish I had more words. I wish I had more detail for you guys. But at the end of the day, or not even detail, this is what it is. I wish I could give you guys something more to believe in. But at the end of the day, Virgo, if you can't believe in yourself and what you know to be true, if everything in you is telling you something is true, and you got to have clarification and clarity, confirmation from a lot of things that never ever introduce you to that truth, then Virgo, you will never hear it. Whether I say it, the person that you've been praying for, asking for says it, or anything, even if this isn't, or anybody, even if that's not you, Virgo, that's that person. And you got to understand, no matter what you do in their life, no matter how big or small, if they not ready for it, they're never going to be able to receive it the way that you're trying to give it. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than loving yourself. Okay, I was picking up that word small. Okay, Virgo, you come off small. You come off and it's the little things. That's what I'm giving. But that's what makes it big. That's what makes it significant. That's what makes it genius. That's what makes it operate. Nobody starts off genius from a big idea. Nobody becomes a genius from starting out big. Yes, you have big ideas. Yes, you have big thoughts. Yes, you may be different from other people. But let me tell you, Virgo, it only operates when it starts off small. You gotta start small, and that is what it is here. Okay, so a lot of you guys, when it comes to your work life, Virgo, this freelance work that, putting in the work, whether this is love, whether this is whatever this is, Virg, it's visionary. When you get the thought, when you get the idea, it's real. That don't mean that you finna just come off and it's gonna be big. That don't mean that you're gonna be an overnight success, and you need to be thankful for this journey, because if not, Virgo, you would always be treated like this. It reminds me of the Whitney Houstons, the Amy Winehouses. Because you always gonna see yourself like this. But your experience, your journey is not your purpose. It's not who you are. And people can't let you live that down. If people want you to stay in a state of feeling like this while you teaching them this and giving them this, it is time for you to walk away, Virg. And there's nothing wrong with that. Heavy on the female Virgo. It's okay to be a mystery. It's okay to let people be in the unknown by themselves, Virg. It's okay for you to be in the unknown and not know what somebody gonna do next. Because if you always trying to calculate what's going to be tomorrow, Virg, you always going to be in foreign land. You always going to be stuck. You always going to be seen as average, as typical, as what everybody is expecting you to do. When your heart is calling you to do something else, it's calling you to move. It's calling you to freelance, travel, be like Mel, be like the wind. Be more available, Virgo, not just to everybody you think you're supposed to love and what you think you're supposed to have, but more available to what you're supposed to be doing. And if you got to start off small, that's okay. Some of you guys, your spouse could be angry, or they see you as this angry spouse. Some of you guys, you dealing with somebody, they angry, they a hefty bill, Virgo, but this person love you wholeheartedly. This is love. This is for those that are mature, 21 and up here. This ain't for them. This ain't for people that's judgmental. This ain't for people that if you can afford it, I'm going to defend you. This is by choice. Anybody can get a lawyer. Not everybody can get a realtor, Virgo. And I just want you guys to realize what I just said, and I'm not going to explain that, and I'm going to leave it at that. Anybody can get a lawyer. Not just anybody can get a realtor, though, and sign some paperwork. Yeah, some things you're going to cry about because it hurts, Virg. Are you walking in your truth? You are. So when the bill collector come, it's cool. God's saving you. You ain't got to worry about it. Somebody tried to turn you away, Virg, and that's because they didn't know no better. But you having the heart that you have, that, okay, just because you didn't know no better, just because I didn't know no better, just because of whatever, it's no judgment. It's still love. But it don't mean that we got to go back to that place. It don't mean that we can't regrow. It don't mean that we can't be friends. I mean, my best friend, one of my best friends to this day, we had a real life fight, duking it out with each other before we became best friends. And let me tell you, one of my nearest, dearest friends, we don't see eye to eye every day, Verd. We didn't have plenty of disagreements. We didn't have breaks from each other. Not breaks to where we saying fuck each other, we go against each other. No, it's always understood. That's love. That's what this is about. And Virgo, some of you guys, you simply maturing. It don't matter about your age. It's about your thought. It's about the elevation of your soul that's really starting to go into this new path here. The answer is going to forever be yes for you. But you got a choice to make. Just because you getting shown a yes for something you thought you prayed for, you getting shown a yes by something that you've been thinking that you've been waiting for, it don't mean that you gotta stay in that. No, you finna get multiple yeses. Multiple. Time to multiply, Virgo. You not about to be on this humble ass sitting around. Ooh, I'm gonna be loyal to this person that's out here running you raggedy and crazy. God said enough, Spirit said enough, universe said enough, your soul said enough. If you can't figure that out, if I gotta tell you this 100,000 times, I'ma do it. That don't mean everybody else gonna do it. So when they don't do it, Virgo, don't be mad. When you stop doing that shit, they can't be mad. Don't be sad because you had to stop doing what was killing you in order for you to live. Period. Because you gotta say no to people who keep telling you that. Because you don't want to say no, because they gotta choose a new direction. They can't depend on the Virgo no more. Oh well. You've been helpless for too long, Virgo, and I keep telling y'all, and I'm gonna keep saying it until whoever I'm trying to get to, it get down to the bottom of it. You ain't gotta help nobody else. Help yourself, and I trust you. I mean, trust me. You need to trust yourself, but you need to understand and believe, baby. You finna elevate and take off. You can't want nothing better for somebody else than they want it for themselves. You can't want a life bad for yourself, but want to give to everybody else. At some point, Virgo, it's not about being selfish. It's that you gotta become that. It's either, look, I'm gonna be the meal or I'm gonna eat. You don't want to look at life that way because of the heart, because you created this. It's hard to believe, Virgo. I want you to look at it real quick. I want you to look at it. It's hard to believe you created this. Somewhere, your soul, the journey of your soul, created this. And you realizing it right now in this life, being this Virgo. You think you a Virgo in every life? No. You think you a Virgo at every point in your life, from this life, whatever, if you don't believe in reincarnation? No. But you realizing it right now, Virgo, you created this. So it's hard to destroy it. But that's why God created you to be so near and dear to him, God-like, childlike, in his image, for you to understand how important it is that it's not just about you, but it's you. You think the world trying to convince everybody in the world that it's the world that, look what this is. We got trees, we got houses, we got dirt, we got animals, we got air, we got oxygen, we got food, we got everything we need to survive. You think that earth is trying to convince this? No. And even when God realized that earth wouldn't understand it, he didn't get it. It was trial and error for him as well. That's why he's so humbly graceful on us. I wouldn't say trial and error the way that we go. But when anytime anything is created, Virg, we gotta see. And what he realized, what he saw is that even though they realize the beauty, even though they realize this, even though this is my creation, if I gotta flood the earth, Noah's Ark type stuff, they still gonna move the same way. He understood right then when he did that. It ain't gonna be everybody that's gonna get this, to keep that's gonna see my creation and the beauty of the creation.
But everybody will see it at one point or another. Every knee, every tongue. How merciful God is. That's how your soul operates, Virgo. How merciful you are. Some of you guys, you don't even realize this reincarnation of God that you are. We all are. But it's something that, Virgo, you see. You're not playing around. You're not talking about, oh, God told me this. You're not talking about, man, you so silent. It's almost scary. It's almost fictional. It's so hard to believe because God keeps telling you things, but you ain't seeing shit change in the world. At least not for you. But you see everything that's coming. Can't predict shit in your life though, Virg. Ain't it a fool? Ain't it a mystery? I don't need the cards to tell y'all that. Y'all rely on so much. If you can't find it to be God, Virg, rely on you. You go create the brand. Watch how you change the world. You go get up there on that platform and be yourself. Watch how you change the world. Everything that you in fear of, everything that you think that is a no, Virg, go out and do it and stay true to it. Disciplined, consistent. And see, when you move in that way, you gonna know when the time is right, when it say stop doing that. Do something else. Don't get into your head and think that I've been here, I've been doing this for A, B, and C, and God said, no, God didn't tell you that. You telling yourself that. If you learn to listen, you're gonna learn to move. When you learn to listen and move, you're gonna learn how to win. It ain't rocket science, Virg. But yet you are a genius. You will always be creating in this world. That is a Virgo, trendsetter. You need to understand who you are, baby. You're not around here to play games with these folks, to care about what they think. You set trends. You set the standard. You set the motive. You set the narrative. You set the tone. You set it all, Virgo. But it don't matter if you ain't walking behind closed doors in it. It's when you walk in the room that God sent you to stand in. Are you going to set the tone? Yes. That's what makes it work. Because I'm telling you, Virg, you can show up in bomb attire. You can show up as a novice. You can show up as at any level, and it's going to exude because it's what's in you. It's what you were created to be. You need to learn how to become more passionate instead of watching people. Passionate for your dreams. Stop being inspired by other people's passion and get out here and showcase your shit, Virg. It is time for you to take over. Let this fire inside of you stop self-destructing you, destroying everything around you. It is time for you to set this fire and set the tone. And if you want to walk through the fire like Virgo had to do to survive, then baby, come on. If not, sit back. I can't explain to you what it feels like to walk through the fire and get to some water. Y'all waiting for confirmation, Virg. Fuck that waiting. You know your answer. It is yes. Do what the fuck you supposed to do. I don't care if it's leaving a relationship, starting a business, starting a new life, admitting the truth. If you've been mean to somebody, if you've been wishing bad on somebody, if you accidentally thought it was them and it wasn't, apologize. If you know you've been treating people like shit, Virgo, because you've been going through the shit, apologize. Stop blaming people. Take accountability. That's step forward. Others of you guys, stop taking accountability for what these people did to you. Stop apologizing for them being wrong and just move on. I can love you, but I'm going to love you from this space. And just because I got to stop loving you the way I wanted to, it don't break me. Do you not know the power and the strength, Virgo? The courage. The humility, the love that you feel, not on the outside, on the inside, when you really walk away from some shit that you loved. Do you not know the courage, the humility, the strength, the resilience it takes to watch somebody that you love walk away from everything you've been trying to give, trying to teach. See, and being able to still say, go ahead, baby. When you come home, the door open. See, a lot of people don't have mercy and grace, but that's the mercy and grace God got on each and every one of us. Where he will bring us back time after time. You'll go through a spiritual death, Virgo, time after time. It might not make sense because some of us ain't even on a level to believe about reincarnation of the soul, of energy. Whether you read the Bible or not, if God sat here and told me right now, I destroyed mankind. I left one person and a fleet of animals. But we don't believe in evolution. But you want them to believe in when you're trying to create this revolution. When you're trying to make this change, they're not going to. You do what you're supposed to do. Because if Noah didn't listen, that's what God said. One to hear my voice. One. I'm going to send you one. I'm going to send you one. You ever looked at it that way? It was 12 disciples. 12 disciples. Jesus was one person. One man. It was not one person in the room that once this shit really got attuned, that was like, oh no, he was choosing so-and-so. Not even Jesus. They was doing all kind of stuff. Even Jesus said, no, you still gonna be a disciple though. I stand with it. Don't mean it don't come with this. Don't mean I ain't gonna get angry. Don't mean that sometimes I ain't gonna make you cry. Don't mean that sometimes you ain't gonna get disappointed. Don't mean that sometimes you ain't gonna find somebody in their shadow side, because we all know what a Virgo is. The opposition of a female Virgo, male Virgo is a Pisces. It don't mean that none of that. But what is true is that no matter what I have taken you through, no matter what it is, you have stayed true to the cause. Therefore, you will be rewarded. Therefore, if you have created certain addictions, if you have created certain motherfucking standards, if you have created certain motherfucking things and journeys that you had to go through, because I need you to be able to reach the bottom of the barrel, and I had to take you there for experience, that's all that matters. Don't mean that I didn't understand who you are. Some of y'all, you only hear me talking about God. You only hear me talking. You don't even know how significant this shit is when I'm talking about the level that you talking about. See, only them real Virgos. And we ain't talking about age, them 21 and up. I'm talking about soul life. Experienced Virgos understand what I'm talking about. Because it takes a lot for a Virgo to get fed up. It's nothing for a Virgo to leave. They done been through a lot. Nobody want to hear a Virgo speak. Oh, you doing them cards. Oh, you believe in this. You do this. You do that. That's why you in that labyrinth. That's why you ain't figured it out. But Virgo, they be wanting you to pray. They want you to pray. They want to be blessed. They don't understand how you are still blessed going through it. They don't want to tell you that they doing the same shit, but they got to ride the motherfucking wolves motherfucking back to get to from A point to B. They don't want to tell you all the things that they have to do so that they can fit in to stop you or be like you. But at the same time, Virg, they want they want to walk on water. Baby, if they want to walk, let them walk, Virg. Let them walk. Just because they following after you don't mean that they gonna have the same experience as you. They can take anything from you and they can feel like, ooh, they gave them the highlight of the day. It don't mean they gonna have the same victory at the end as you, Virgo. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Virg. You're one of a kind. And maybe it's a tarot reader doing it. Maybe you a tarot reader. Maybe you a lawyer. Maybe you a police officer. Maybe you a teacher. Maybe you whatever. At the end of the day, they can't figure out what the fuck you are and who you are, because this is what it keeps showing up as. some shit that they want. A lot of people, they want your wealth. They want to be who you are. They think if they go down the road you went through, if they learn it the way that you learned it, they do this and do that, they can manipulate their way through the system. But I'm telling you, Virgo, it is a waste of time. It is a waste of time, because when you want something, baby, you stay true to it. Lawyer, doctor, tarot reader, you have to learn something to be able to get people to understand. Do you not know how many rooty-tooty, pooty-booty ass lawyers walking around right now? I don't care how good they was in law school. I don't care what type of degree they got to accumulate that motherfucking degree. I don't care what it is. Do you not know how many rooty-pooty-tooty lawyers, they not there? It's very few. Because when I want to do this, baby, I'm going to be studying the game. I'm going to be so cold with it, Virgo, that it don't matter. My heart going to always shine. So I'm going to be chosen from that. Even if I just started this. Even if this is my first time going to trial. This is my first time being a surgeon. This is my first time being on the stage. Baby, it's going to be like every time. Because there's something about that presence. And when you got that star presence, when you got that stage presence, Virgo, Shawty like that. Y'all remember that? We can't make this up. This is exactly what I pulled out. Y'all see how it be going. It says, be yourself, even if you crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass. Point blank, periods. We'll get all in your face with it. We don't make nothing up on this channel. Okay? It says there'll be none of that today, Virgo. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remember who you got to wake to every morning. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure you're good on your own terms. Check in with what you really care about. Make sure you're living up to that. Not what all those asses out there may be thinking. Virgo, this message, some of y'all, it's not what you expected to hear. That's why you got to start hitting that like. Start listening. Stop expecting. But take what you need to hear. Sometimes it ain't about that, oh, this is what's going on in my life. Sometimes God reminding you of where you've been through in your life so that you don't look back. Sometimes God trying to give you that pre-warning that, hey, you got some people in your life that's going to take you back to the past. Because, Virgo, let me tell you, you only as conductive as the energy that you keep. And if you got bad energy around you, Virgo, you're going to be going down that same path. You got to be careful when and I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about energy. So some people, they come around you, they make you feel good. They done fucked you down, piped you down, make you feel in love, gave you some money, gave you an opportunity, whatever. But as soon as they leave, your energy off. You're sick. You're not feeling right. You're scared. You overthinking. That ain't energy that's for you. That's energy you got to learn how to deal with and maneuver in and manipulate in and be like, yeah, it was good for the moment. Don't mean that it's good for everything. Don't mean that it's going to last forever. You got to take what you get when you get it, Virgo, and move and keep moving, keep creating. You can't get stuck and just feeling like I can only get good energy from one place and one thing in one way. Because some of y'all is real small because you ain't had nothing and people come in with the smallest offers and it feel good. And God in spirit, the universe, your soul, your heart, your mind is trying to remind you, no, baby, we deserve big things, good things. We matter. We deserve more. Just because you telling me you love me, if you don't show me you love me, that don't mean nothing. If you only calling me when you want something, that don't mean nothing. If the relationship only works when it's on the verge of ending, that don't mean nothing. If I don't believe in myself until I'm losing, that doesn't mean nothing. You got to learn how to start something with believing in yourself. Because, Virgo, you such a person that people will try to find you, or you'll find yourself finding people in a position when you didn't believe in yourself, and that's the test. Because you believe in everybody else, it's time for you to believe in yourself. And if I believe that I'm better than this, I'm better than you, it ain't got shit to do with you. But I know when it's time for me to move. If you offended by that, then you ain't for me. Because, Virgo, people that love you, when you elevating, look, I'm either going to ride this way with you or I'm going to elevate in my way and I'll meet you there. But it ain't no love lost. It ain't no bad blood. It ain't no burned bridges here. Real love stand on something different, Virg. And this is what you got to understand. And you could have some people around you, Virg, that you think they love you, they don't. But at the end of the day, don't beat yourself up on it. That's their karma. That's their life lesson. That's their journey. As much as yours. It's about whose ego taking the strike. Who can get back up? Who can make something happen? Who can recover from it? I can't make it up, Virgo. Okay? Because a lot of people, they can't even recover from it because don't nobody even know about it. They lying. They can't even tell you, Virg. So pricking and poking at your ego because they doubting their purpose or they hoping that you will, Virgo, it don't do nothing. Innocent but look deadly, and in a lot of ways this is you. Yeah, you're not an air sign. Yeah, you don't operate the way that everybody else do. But one thing about it, Virgo, you stand by what you know to be true. And I cannot make this up. I just picked these cards up and y'all see what is coming out. You got big visions, Virgo. A lot of people, they want the vision. A lot of people, they get a vision when they hear you talk about it. That's not how visions of God work. If he didn't come directly to you, Virgo, it wasn't a vision. It was you sitting back watching. And I'm telling you, Virgo, Venus and Pisces, this Pisces could be significant. Somebody here could be significant. It could be a Virgo, but they act like a Pisces, Virgo. They not your friend. You know that. They mad because you got something that they could never have, and the opportunity is still there for them to have it. But they don't know what to do. Even if they got it, they wouldn't know what to do with it, Virg. They cannot work under pressure. And this is what makes you a motherfucking star, because you can work under pressure. You can work when the answer is no. You can work when you feel embarrassed. You can still spin and speak the truth when the odds are against you. It ain't many like you, Virg, okay? If you gotta fuck shit up, fuck it up. And I say that in the most humble, peaceful way, because Virgo, a lot of people don't understand this type of wrath, but they don't understand the wrath of God. A lot of people think that the wrath that God is this, woo, everything nice, everything nice. That's why they only thank God when they getting blessed, when they get something. That's why when they'll question God and they ask God, well, I prayed for this, they get sent something, and then they'll say, but this ain't what I prayed for. Why did I pray for this? And it feels like this, and this is this. That's why, Virg. But when you got the voice of God, it ain't an explanation. It's an understanding. When you got love for God, when you got love for others, everything gonna prevail. It's not an explanation, it's an understanding, and it ain't gonna make sense. When he tell you to move, it might not make sense. When you in love and your partner get up and move across the state, it might not make sense to everybody else that ain't never been nowhere. But maybe God using that partner to get you from A to B, and he ain't just saying you gotta stay with that partner, but maybe I'm trying to introduce you to a new life. Maybe I'm trying to upgrade you. Maybe I'm trying to get you to the job. Maybe I'm trying to get you to the real wife, the real husband. But if you want to get stuck on the opinions of small-minded people that don't even have a relationship, not only with me, when we talking about God, I'm talking about the relationship with you, Virgo, with you, your soul purpose, your creation, your idea, your identity. They don't even have a relation, and you allow an opinion, and you are sacrificing yourself with obligation for people that they on a real small part of the spectrum for you. They're a real small piece of the bread loaf for you, Virg. What is one slice of the loaf? Baby, if they want to eat one slice, Virgo, let them. They don't even realize, baby, not only are you one loaf, Virgo. Not only are you one loaf, baby, you know how to harvest. You know how to multiply. You know how to create. You know this recipe. You know that this loaf gonna sell. You know that this loaf gonna fill people up. You know that this loaf is gonna change some things for some people. So it ain't nothing to me to give it. Now, if they want to take advantage of the loaf, because that's the only loaf they'll ever receive in their life, that's their karma. Virgo, this is the message that I have for you guys today. I know it's an elevated, passionate, full of their message, but you guys do not forget to hit the like button. For those of you guys that understand it, that receive it, y'all know what time it is. I will see you guys on the next Tune In, Virgo. I love you guys. Big blessings. Next week is coming. The month is coming to an end. And I want you guys to know that, Virgo, things are simply getting better day by day. You got to look at it and see it, though. If you get caught up in the small things, the experience of what you feeling, and not look at what you actually have overcome, what you have been given, and what you're going into next, if you're not able to recreate, you're going to feel like you missed the blessing, or that you don't understand the blessing. I'm telling you, Virgo, those of you guys that are well prepared, been prepared, ready to receive, you're not worried about it when it's coming in as the surprise factor. Go ahead, carry on, do something bigger, do something better. I love you guys. God loves you. Do not forget your life is purposeful, meaningful. It's something worth living. Some of you guys, you're going to see things transition in your life at a later age. It's called being a late bloomer. Just because you blossom a little later in the season does not mean that you're not worthy. You get what I'm saying, Virgo? You still a part of it. Your time comes when your time comes. This is the message I have for you guys today. The number 717 could be significant. The letter C as well could be significant. I'm also getting K. I'm also hearing KFC. The color orange, the color blue, the color red could be significant. The color fuchsia as well. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye-bye.